The government is literally holding about $49 billion in unclaimed property, with about 1 out of every 10 people having at least something owed to them. In today's video, we're going to cover how to retrieve your unclaimed property from the government without even leaving home.
Unclaimed property? What the heck does that mean? Like, did I leave something at my ex's house?
What's up guys, I'm Josh and welcome back to my channel where we talk all things personal finance. You see, when companies or banks have money or property that's owed to you, but they can't get in touch with you, it generally gets sent to your state's treasury department. And this can be a variety of stuff. It can be overpayments, uncashed paychecks, security deposits, dividends, stocks, insurance policies, contents of a safe deposit box, and so on. This can potentially be thousands of dollars. So once the state government has possession of your property, they'll keep it warm and cozy for you until you take the initiative to go and claim it. Now, there may have been some attempts to contact you about it, but once it gets into the Treasury's hands, they're government workers. They're not going to put too much effort into getting your money back. Plus, if you did receive a call, a letter, or an email trying to give you money, you likely just threw it away or sent it to spam because you probably just thought it was a scam. Every single day we're constantly barraged with this spam nonsense. And the thing is, people fall for this crap every single day. After all, it's a highly lucrative illicit business. But I assure you, this is legit. And if this video helps even one person get reunited with their hard-earned money, mission accomplished. And I can't believe I made it to 35 without knowing the government holds on to our unclaimed money. When my friend told me about it, I naturally went and searched my name, not expecting any results to show up, because why would the state owe me any money? Lo and behold, they're holding on to $60 from Verizon from an overpayment I made 10 years ago. Who knew? So the Unclaimed Property Office generally falls under the umbrella of your state's Department of Treasury, or whatever your particular state calls it. For cash money, or as the kids call it, guap, there's generally no deadline on when you need to make your claim by, but I'd certainly recommend sooner rather than later. Now, for physical unclaimed property, such as the contents of a safe deposit box, your state may have a certain amount of time that they'll hold onto it before they send it to auction in order to liquidate it. And then the proceeds from the auction will generally be held under your name indefinitely until you claim it.
So Josh, how do I claim that sweet guap?
If you've lived in various states across the US, you may want to start out by heading over to missingmoney.com. Once you're there, you can simply plop in your personal name or even the name of your business if you have one. When you click search, you'll likely be presented with a whole buttload of results. And from there, you'll be presented with a checklist of questions you should read to make sure you're actually eligible to make a claim on the particular listing that you've clicked on. But not every state participates in missingmoney.com. If your state is one of those, you can simply click up where it says states, where it'll then bring up a map of the US and Canada. From here, you can find your state, click on it, and it should bring you right to your state government's website. So I'm sure this is going to differ by state, but for New Jersey, where I'm located, it was surprisingly easy to make a claim. All I had to do was click the claim button next to the applicable results, then click File Claim, and then enter my personal information. Within about 10 to 20 minutes, I had an email in my inbox which showed exactly how much I was owed and when I could expect it by. Now, depending on the state, they may need a copy of your driver's license, social security number, or tax ID number, and some other information about you and or the property in order to make sure they're giving the money back to the correct person. Fair enough. But don't expect to get your money back for at least a few weeks. New Jersey told me my check would be mailed out in about 2 to 3 weeks, but I have read that some states can take up to 180 days to process claims.
Why? Because we don't have enough chips.
Again, they're government employees, so they're very busy with stuff.
So I see my mom has some unclaimed property on the website, but she's dead. Is it possible for me to claim it?
Well, yes, it is. So long as you are the rightful heir of your mother's estate,
I am the king!
And have the probate documentation to prove so, you shouldn't have an issue. When you go to file a claim, you'll likely have to specify that your claimant relationship is heir. The state will typically request that you send some documentation to them, which may include your mother's death certificate, social security number, and probate documents. So if you found out your state owes you money, let me know how much you made out with down in the comment section below. And if you think a friend or a relative would find value in this video, make sure to share it so we can get our money back into the people's hands. Do me a huge favor and click that like button and consider subscribing for more personal finance content. Thanks for watching. Peace.